So it's the morning after the night before. I'm back on that roller coaster of England, basically, where you think you got a chance, and then obviously you get all taken away. Long story short, I blame Thomas Tuchel. Everybody watching that match, I think most people watching that match, I was pleasantly surprised by the first hour, basically up until we scored. And then we just changed the whole strategy. Now you've got to think about it on different levels. It never looked like we was going to be able to defend. I think we scored about 60 odd minutes. And you've got to bear in mind the break, and you know what I mean. There's going to be a lot more time to play. It never looked like we was going to defend for good knows half an hour, and especially when Pickford's having to do miracle saves, and they're getting through, they're penetrating the defence, man. It's never going to work. So what's the solution from there? To go back to what was working, or bring on another defender and do more of the same? And when they equalised, there was just no surprise whatsoever. And that's so frustrating. And then, I wasn't expecting them to go on a win straight away, more or less, but Messi was camped on the right wing. He just didn't move from the right wing. And they kept him pinging it to the rear post, what's called now, the back post, basically. And we got somebody of that quality with no pressure, we can just pick out a pass and just basically miss out all the defenders at the front and basically become a one-on-one, and they scored a couple of goals. But anyway, going back to what happened before, Thomas Tuchel obviously didn't realise, and he couldn't adjust, that they could never defend like that, not against opposition of that level. And we were doing something that was working. And I think any other team, just yesterday, so just the day before, we watched Spain go ahead and dominate. And obviously there's something about Thomas Tuchel where he doesn't have the mindset to be able to go ahead and then set traps. So, okay, you want to send men forwards? Well, that is probably going to come at a net cost, which means they can't commit people forwards. But if we've got every single man in the box, of course they can commit everybody forwards, because we can't clear the lines. We've got nobody, we was coming out when we did eventually get the ball, but if we've got nobody to pass to, and we're just running into their players, and obviously we're going to lose the ball, and that ball's going to keep on coming back, and that's exactly what happened. And I think, listen, I was watching Wayne Rooney after the show. We got the gobbledygook of Mika Richards as always. You know, that's not for me. Wayne Rooney was on the ball basically, just saying, listen, he didn't really want to criticise Tuchel outright, but implicit in the message was something went wrong and we just couldn't defend for that period of time, and he just made, overly defensive choices. And listen, we're England, man. We're one of the seeds for the tournament. If we were Cape Verde, and Cape Verde didn't even go down that route, but if we were a tiny population, tiny football country, I could understand when you're up against the world champions trying to go with an absolute defence mindset, some kind of solid base that mindset. But we are one of the seeds who could go on and win it. So we were the better team, man. For the first hour, right up until we scored, then we changed tactics and handed the victory to them. And I've got to blame Thomas Tuchel. And also, just very quickly, you've got to think about who were the stars, or who was the star. I think there's only really one star of this England team throughout the competition, which was a very poor competition for us, even though we got to the end, we had a lucky draw. Anyway, it was Jude Bellingham. Remember a couple of weeks ago when Thomas Tuchel wasn't even going to bring him? Thomas Tuchel's not the man, he doesn't have the vision. Okay, fair enough, he did in the end, reluctantly. I'm talking about his mom doesn't like playing with Bellingham, who gives a damn. We want our best players in the best formation, which allows us to express ourselves, and I don't think that's what Thomas Tuchel delivered. And again, he nearly didn't bring our star man, and there are other star people that he didn't bring. Say when we were up against the Kosh, we can't hold on to the ball. Well, Kobe Mino didn't even get a minute, and neither did Eze. you know, who was actually on the bench. You know what I mean? But to be honest, you could have brought him on, you could have brought anybody on. If there was nobody to play the ball up to, and it's you against the entire Argentine team because everybody else is in the box, then you're never going to come out, and that's exactly what happened. But anyway, if he had any kind of talk about Tuchel now, if he'd have bought Cole Palmer, if he'd have bought Phil Foden and you know, other people, other options down the wing, we had faith in. To be fair, Gordon actually had his first good game in the tournament. We had Rashford though just sitting on the bench. He's going to star of Barcelona. And I say they just stuck with Gordon until I say he eventually had a good game. And I say you've got somebody who's actually in form sitting on the bench. Tuchel does not want any creativity. He didn't want Bellingham, the creativity in the middle, and he didn't want creativity in the wings. He wanted playing Madueke and Gordon, just straight lines. I don't want to say boring players, but functional players. I think he wanted people to go down the wings, draw the defence out, and then kind of pass around them. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe beat that first defender that gets drawn out, draw others on, and maybe create a pass. That still requires some creativity. And anyway, Gordon just didn't have it in any of the matches, if that's what they wanted to do. And neither did Madueke. What's he called in? Drifting from the match a little bit. What's he called now? Saka had an awful World Cup. But again, he's not the type of Tuchel player either, even if he didn't have a World Cup, because he's got that creativity. And Thomas Tuchel wants straight lines, but he also wants out-and-out defence. And I don't know, I just felt kind of sick in the stomach and heartbroken, man, from what we saw yesterday. And I think that's it, really. Just watching the reactions and reading some of the comments and on other people's videos, it's the same message. Our tactics at the point that we scored lost us that match. Lost us a World Cup final, man. We're miles better than Argentina. Miles better. They're crazy old. Messi is not only crazy old, he's kind of Cristiano Ronaldo old, which basically means doesn't run at all, does absolutely nothing, but if you leave him out on the right wing to pop over quality crosses, of course you can have 2 assists. And listen, that's another thing, just very quickly. If we can have absolutely everybody in the box, didn't occur to Tuchel, well actually, their most dangerous player is Messi. If we can have 11 players in the box, one of those players is going to mark Messi. Didn't happen. Wasn't a thought, man. And it shouldn't have had to be a thought if we had a plan that when we get the ball, we can actually come out and hold on to the ball and play football in their half. And then we'd have less chance they're going to score against us. Work that one out. He's not the man. Tuchel's not the man for us, man. Okay, I'm going to get down now. Tuchel is not the man for England, in my point of view. He's just not good enough. I'm going to do my V2 workout. So listen, I'm not angry, I'm not upset or nothing. But I don't think he's not. This was not a good tournament. Again, we got to the semi-final, we should have got to the final. It was not a good tournament for England. We didn't dominate any team, we didn't really look good against any team. Even Mexico. No, sorry, we did look good against Argentina up until the point we scored, then after that we fell off the cliff. At Mexico we looked okay, and then fair enough we got somebody sent off and we looked good with the 10 men. Listen, when we got 10 men and we go ultra defensive, even that's not good, but we got away with it, so I can give him the boy. But to go ultra defensive, when we got 11 players on there, we're playing the better football, we are the better team, and we're ahead. Now you can't go, or you can't have 11 men in the box, as we've seen. It's just the wrong mentality. It's the wrong manager. I think he needs to go.
Compulsory to make it as fun as possible, to play around, improvise, to stick with it. If you need to take a break.
I'm going to do my version 2 calisthenic workout. Right, yes. Gosh, man, we could have got to the the final. Listen, we're nowhere near the level of Spain. We just never know, man. What manager?
Running on the spot and then start jumps in 2 seconds, 1 second.
So run on the spot. 20 seconds. There's always going to be 20 seconds exercise and 10 seconds rest. First thing I'm doing, running and punch. Punch and run.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
10 seconds rest. Next we can do star jumps.
Next we've got
Ah!
in 2 seconds.
Star jumps.
Star jumps.
That was anguish about the England game. Again, I don't blame any of the players.
Star jumps.
I blame the manager. And as much as, listen, he tried, it's just not the right man.
2 seconds, 1 second, 10 seconds
10
rest.
seconds rest. It's not the right man.
Next we're going to do knee raises.
I'm not sure who is the right man. I'd love it to be Ancelotti, and I don't even like Ancelotti, but
1 second.
seconds.
Knee raise, knee raise. Knee raise.
I like how, not many people do. I think he did very well with Brazil. People have talked about Brazil in the 70s. Football's moved on, but a lot of other teams have played much better football. With what he had, I think Ancelotti did very well. And if Ancelotti was in charge of England, given the draw that we had, I think we'd be in the final. Okay, we do squats. And squats always straight back on the way down, touch the ground, straight back on the way up. Use your glutes at the top. Yeah, he didn't get the best out of Kane. We've got the best striker in the world right now, or at least one of. Did not get the best out of Kane. I don't blame Kane. I blame the system, which was creating no chances for him. Wide push-ups. Wide push-ups now, slow and controlled. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1 second. Stay on the ground. Plank. Hold the plank.
We've got seated floor taps after this. Plank, 2 seconds. 1 second.
Hold the plank. Lock your arms.
Okay, so lock your arms.
Body as straight as possible.
Straight back.
Then after this 10 seconds rest on your bum, seated floor taps.
Slow down. Stay on the ground. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
10 seconds rest. Man! Painful, man. Look at the football. Sit on the floor, tap each side, feet slightly in the air. Damn it, man. Oh, damn it.
2 seconds. 1 second.
10 seconds rest. On your backs. On your back, soldier. Heel taps.
Do some heel taps. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Now,
Heel tap.
at your own pace. On the TV, I'm going to go crazy slow.
Heel tap.
But we
Heel tap.
have got more in us than that today.
Heel tap. Heel
I'm
tap.
trying to think if Southgate would have done better. I think with the crazy looking draw that we had,
We'll touch the ground.
2 seconds.
1 second.
10 seconds rest. Touch the ground, straight back, jump shot. I think Southgate probably would have done better. And I don't rate Southgate. I think he's a lovely guy, but he, I think the look of the draw for England continues. We had the luckiest draw ever. If we came up against Spain, France, maybe even a Portugal.
Next, we're going to shuffle each side.
Shove to each side, touch the ground, jump up in the air.
Straight back.
Then I'm not sure that we would have beat them.
Go.
But we should have beat them. I don't know if we would have, but we should have beat them. If we would have met to Portugal, definitely. In the same way, we should have beaten Argentina, man. They're no way better than us. Well, they're better than us if they beat us. Sorry, Tuchel, man. I'll blame the manager.
jump up.
10 seconds rest.
10 seconds rest.
Ah.
Time up. And then 5 planks, stand up.
Might be imagine about
2 seconds, 1 second. Climb up. Oh, this is no good that. Stand up. High knees. High knees. Last 5 seconds. High knees. 2 seconds. 1 second. Rest.
Okay, plank and stand up.
Next, we're going to get in the plank position. You stand up. 5 times.
What I'm thinking is,
2 seconds.
okay, so 5 planks and stand up. What I'm thinking is, would I prefer that they keep Tuchel and just tell him, listen, you will play expansive football, otherwise we part ways. Which is not in him really, it's not his nature, not his nature. It's a different manager. If they're that kind of conversation, squat thrusters, this is a killer. Right? So squat thrusters at your pace. Yeah. If you would agree to that, for me it makes sense to hold on to him. I know he's got a longer contract, an expensive one, but other than that, cut your losses, man. He's blown this tournament for us. 10 seconds rest.
Up and down plank, nice and slow.
Up and down plank.
2, 1.
It's nice and slow and controlled.
Slow. Do not collapse your weight. Don't your elbows. Stop it. Look at the body. And you get more heavier. The longer you most intention. Nice and slow. Last one. You get up.
10 seconds rest.
Start jumps.
Star jumps. Ah!
10 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Start jumps.
Star jumps, one of my favourites. You know what? I'm not sure I'm going to bother to watch third place playoffs. It's on Saturday night. If I'm out, I'm out. Hopefully I will be.
4, 3, 2, 1.
10 seconds rest.
After this,
I will watch the final. My gosh, man, we're all dreaming of being in the final. Knee raises.
2 seconds. 1 second. Knee raise.
Knee raise. Knee raise. Knee raise.
Knee raise. Knee raise. Knee raise. Knee raise. Knee raise. Knee raise. Knee raise. Knee raise. Knee raise. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Crouch, kick, right leg.
After this,
So you crouch back on the right leg. Kick through. Ready?
2 seconds. 1 second.
Crouch back on the right leg. Kick through.
Right leg back.
Game out.
Right leg back.
Okay.
Right leg back. Right leg back.
My thing is, if I didn't do my nuts,
Right leg back.
I'll just start kicking. What was it?
That's right.
Nuts! 10 seconds rest.
10 seconds rest. Left leg. Don't bang it in.
Left leg next.
2 seconds. 1 second. Left leg back. Kick through.
Oh, damn it, man. I actually watched it from home as well in the end.
After this, we get onto the
I'm kind of glad because
We're going to do the plank.
I've been getting like the train, the tube, with all these sad faces.
3
Oh,
seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
10 seconds rest.
10 seconds rest.
Yesterday I was watching from home, plank and shoulder tap. I went straight to bed, man.
1 second.
Plank and shoulder tap. But if we'd have won,
Rotate the hips.
oh my gosh. I'm in central London, so
And you weight this.
would have been people on the streets. There were people papping the horn when we were 1-0 up. Oh man! Oh, it's like going ahead was the. Since when is going ahead the worst thing that you can do? Madness. We handed the victory over. Sorry, it's all about Tuchel for me. Mountain climbs. Mountain climbs already. I missed something. Mountain climbers.
2 seconds. 1 second.
10 seconds rest.
10 seconds rest. And our backs.
On your backs. Doing butterfly kicks. It's halfway.
Okay. Feet is on the ground. Shoulders is on the ground. Butterfly kicks.
Now, butterfly kicks.
If you like arch your back, push it to the ground. Slightly easier.
It's so warm. Nice, it's nice.
3 seconds.
It's
2 seconds.
warm.
1 second.
10 seconds rest.
10 seconds rest.
Oh, on your feet.
After this, we do the can-can. Keep your legs out.
Standing, kick your feet out like the can-can.
1 second.
Here we go. Standing, kick your feet out.
Keep your legs out. Keep your legs out.
So after this, standing knee raises. Raises.
Kick, kick. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
10 seconds rest.
Okay, next we've got more knee raises, my favourite one, so
Standing knee raises.
now, knee raise,
I'm just thinking, the only politician in the World Cup,
knee raise,
obviously Jude Bellingham, is his World Cup really.
3 fingers,
Anthony Gordon, I guess,
back,
because the last game on our minds,
3 seconds,
he actually played quite well.
2 seconds, 1 second,
I mean, every other match though is just not up to standard. Simple as that.
shoulder
But
back,
that's not the way it's been
3
perceived.
seconds start, 2 seconds,
Frog jumps.
1 second, go,
Frog jump.
frog jump,
Frog jump. More back to start. So 3 frog jumps forwards.
frog jump, frog jump, frog jump,
Then walk back to the start. 2 more sets.
frog jump, frog jump, try to keep straight back,
Walk back to the start.
always, frog jump, frog jump, frog jump, 10 seconds rest. Shoulder width press ups.
Shoulder width press ups.
And then with a plank stretch. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Shoulder width press ups. Slow and controlled.
Nice and slow, controlled. And then if necessary, you can use a pause. So that's it, absolutely fine. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
10 seconds rest.
Rest.
Oh.
And then we're going to do some plank stretches. 2 seconds. 1 second.
So in the plank,
Do the plank.
put the knee towards that left elbow, knee towards the elbow,
And back.
stretch out the groin.
The other leg. You can feel that stretch in the groin. In your own time. Put up your active rest, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
10 seconds rest.
On your back, legs in the air.
On your back,
Feet
legs in the air.
active rest.
It's a stretching exercise. Legs in the air.
1 second.
So stretch towards your feet.
Feet.
Flexibility exercise.
Flexibility. Your body. And that's your time.
When you time your laces, you'll notice that you're straining less.
Exercises you can
That mild flexibility in your back.
to the next day. 1 second.
10 seconds rest.
Rest. Next we're going to do some elbow to knees.
Elbow to knee next.
2 seconds. 1 second.
Now,
Elbow to knee. Slow control. Elbow to knee.
it's tough. Oh my gosh.
Elbow to
Good
knee.
on breath.
Elbow to
So
knee.
warm as well.
On the ground after this.
Slow and controlled.
Elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Oh.
10 seconds rest. So get to the back position.
Plank with your feet wide and then in.
Narrow. 2 seconds. 1
So
second.
feet wide and narrow.
In. Wide. In.
Wide in. Wide in. Wide in.
Wide. In.
Lock your arms.
Wide. In.
I recommend.
Wide. In. Wide. In. Stay on the ground. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
10 seconds rest.
Oh, next one. We're going to go to our side. Like that.
Side bridge. So side bridge.
1
Ready?
second.
So side bridge.
And
And
side
dip down.
Just dip. If you can't dip, just hold it back. And after this,
20 seconds and we get 10 seconds rest.
rest.
This is number 30, so in the last 10, Last 5 minutes.
6 seconds. 1 second.
10 seconds
10
rest.
seconds rest.
Just gonna switch arms.
To the inside.
Side bridge on the other arm.
Straight to go. Get ready.
Ready?
Balance
Side bridge.
the arms in this one.
Do a little dip if you can. I know you can't really see on the camera. Do little dips. With my hip.
And after this, we on our feet. Put some touch the ground and big rows. 2 seconds, 1 second.
10 seconds rest.
10 seconds rest.
Oh my gosh.
Touch
Touch the ground, jump shot, straight back. And
Feet go.
every time you squat, straight back. So touch the ground, straight back. Ooh, a little jump shot. Halfway line.
Simply squat. There's another 30 seconds really at the end. Oh my gosh, what should I be doing? I think first thing that's more. That's one.
That's one.
Boom. High knees.
Standing high knees.
10 seconds resting. 4
Oh my
burpees,
gosh.
4 burpees. 2 seconds. 1 second. High knees.
High knee, high knee, high knee. After this 10 seconds rest,
High knees.
4 burpee.
High knees. 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 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
10 seconds rest, and have a little sit sit.
4 burpees.
4 burpee.
And then narrow push-ups. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1
Now.
second. Face up. Plank. Press up. Put your head.
3 more burpee.
Plank. Press up. Put your head.
2 more burpee.
Press up with your knees if necessary. Press up. Jump in. Jump up. Last one. Plank. Press up. Jump in. Jump up.
Narrow push-ups. No.
Push-ups.
Narrow push-ups.
Now you need to shuffle it up.
Ready?
2 seconds. 1 second.
Now.
Narrow push-ups. Slow control. With knees if necessary. If you do it quick, as I said, using my pencil, that's cheating.
After this 10 seconds rest, as always, get on our feet.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
10 seconds rest on your feet. We're going to shuffle to the sides.
Touch the ground, jump up. Straight
Touch the
back.
ground, 1 knee down.
3,
Step up.
2 seconds, 1 second.
So shuffle. Touch the ground, 1 knee down.
Jump up,
Jump in here.
Go down,
1 knee down, straight back.
jump up.
Oh my gosh, number 36.
Go down, straight back. Jump up. Go down, straight back. Jump up. Go down. Last one. Go down, straight back. Next
Star jumps.
do 3
Ooh.
fractions. 2 seconds.
Star jumps next.
1 second. Star jumps.
It's number 37 of 40.
Number 37.
Basically got about 2 minutes left.
Stick with it. Take a break. Pause, come back. Keep building up that. Keep building up that
I'm
finish.
so tired.
Which is the whole point. 1 second.
10 seconds rest.
Rest.
3 frog jumps. 3 burpee.
2 burpees. 1 second.
Now, frog jump.
1.
Frog jump.
2 straight back.
Frog jump. 3 burpee.
3. Plank. Press up. Jump in.
2 more burpee.
Plank. Press up with the knees if necessary. Jump in.
Last burpee.
Last burpee. Plank. Press up. Jump in.
Olé!
9, 1, and punch.
We're going to run and jump the imaginary rope.
Squats.
On here, run and punch.
Go, run and punch.
Run and jump the imaginary rope. See some creativity. It's really good for your timing, rhythm.
Last 10 seconds. Keep those fists too fast.
What?
Last 5 seconds. You got this. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1
10
second.
seconds rest. On the TV, you're going to do squats, but we're not going to do that. Just going to do reverse lunges. Reverse lunges. Ready?
Slow control.
So reverse lunge. Reverse lunge. Reverse lunge.
Last one.
Reverse lunge. Jumpies.
Touch the ground, straight back. Switch hips. That's 2 seconds. Yes, squat.
That's it.
So
good.
as well.
I think I've got the captions wrong on my V2. There's certain places that the captions wrong. So I'm going to quick drink. Right, another slightly over time, got started a little bit later than normal. Okay, it's Thursday. The whole day ahead of us. Thursday's traditionally the day I go out and see my friends. So I am going to go out a little bit later. And, you know, lament our losses with England game yesterday. We're kind of winding up to the weekend, and only one day to go. Make sure that we enjoy ourselves. I'm trying to pencil something in for the weekend to make sure we enjoy. There's an old school R&B singer called John B in town this week. I'm not going to be able to see that. I've seen him before anyway. I think I've seen him twice. Very good. I'm looking for something about that kind of level. Make sure that we enjoy ourselves. Make sure you do my workout at least 3 times a week, especially if you're a man out there and you want your testosterone to be let's leave it at that.